Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Something I didn't think would come out of Super Bowl Sunday is Sha'carri Richardson versus IShowSpeed, right? I didn't think that would be, something that would wake up to on Monday morning. Well, I did see it from Sunday night actually, but still, didn't think that would be the story, from a track and field perspective coming out of Super Bowl Sunday. But it is, right? And for those who don't know who IShowSpeed is, and I guess maybe a lot of you probably don't know, I do check the analytics and I look at the age, range of the people that are watching track and field, and it ain't the young folk. It certainly ain't the young folk. So maybe some of you don't know who he is, but he's arguably, one of the largest streamers in the world. Streaming is a thing now, right? And yeah, he's arguably one of the biggest. So from an influencer perspective, he's very influential, if you get the gist. And, you probably also remember recently as well, again, maybe you didn't see, he challenged Noah Lyles, actually, the 100-meter, Olympic champion. I can't believe I almost said what I thought I was going to say. But anyway, the 100-meter Olympic champion, he challenged him over 60 meters where Noah Lyles went away with the win. Take a watch.
All right, let's go, baby.
On your mark. Set.
Oh, they're going. Oh, Speed's ahead. Speed's actually ahead.
Oh, he's got a chance. He might beat him.
Oh my God, Speed.
It's going to be close.
Oh my God, that was so close. That was a tie.
That was a tie. Let's watch the video.
That was a tie.
I'm gonna go get my money.
Just bringing you this ultra slow-mo camera. You guys want to see it?
I don't want to see it. Bro, that was a tie.
Then why is the tape on me?
Because you stinky, you sweating.
You sweating too.
What charity do you want me to donate this 100 grand to?
I'd love for Speed to have it, but the kids I'm working for need it more.
Oh my God! Now, before we go hang out with...
All right, so that was that race with him against Noah Lyles. And coming out of that, a couple of things, IShowSpeed, said, oh my God, I almost defeated Noah Lyles, you know what I mean? And also, he threw his hat into the ring for potentially, training for LA 2028. Yes, that's what IShowSpeed said. No, when it comes to him versus Noah Lyles, I was like, oh, come on. Noah Lyles is in off season. Like, this is not training ready, Noah Lyles competing in this particular race. So he won it for me, pretty easy, pretty relaxed. And then when I also take into consideration that Noah Lyles doesn't even have the best start as well. So to do that in off season for me was very impressive. Though I was still also impressed with IShowSpeed's speed, right? He definitely got out of the blocks, definitely popped out, and it made a lot of people, wonder that if he really took it seriously, would he make it? Because a lot of people already knew that he was quite athletic from his younger days, even though he's only 20, right? A lot of people know that he's, very athletic. That being said, coming out of that race, as I said, he indicated that he's going to train for LA 2028. In comes Sha'carri Richardson. Now, she was asked a question as it relates to who would she potentially, coach. I guess they were having a friendly, flag football game. Guys, listen, I don't watch the NFL, so I don't really know. But I think they were having, a friendly flag football game. IShowSpeed versus Skysonet, another large streamer. And, she was there watching and she was asked the question, who would she train? And she was like, listen, I would train IShowSpeed.
So you are an amazing Olympian. If you can choose anyone out here to train, who would it be?
Oh my gosh, there's so many different choices, but I would say from the ambition I've been seeing, I would pick Tiana Taylor, and I would also pick, what's the gentleman's name? IShowSpeed. I would train him on how to actually be fast. So yeah, so that would be my two picks.
I love it. Okay, I'm here for it.
But IShowSpeed had different energy for Sha'carri Richardson. Take a listen. All right, so as you can see, IShowSpeed was like, I want to challenge you, Sha'carri Richardson. I want to beat you over 60 meters. Now, for me, I think she was a little, taken aback, surprised, right, that he actually challenged her. But she eventually said, okay, fine. You know what I mean? I agree to the challenge, right? So, I mean, there are pros and I believe there are cons. I may not tell you the cons in this video, but I definitely think there are pros to having IShowSpeed, challenge these Olympians. One, he has a huge young audience. A lot of the young folk watch him, and I believe if he's challenging, these athletes, it's going to bring a lot of young folk over into track and field, and they're going to start, keeping an eye on these athletes. So I'm definitely here, for it. But I just want to say, this should not happen. I don't believe that this 60-meter race should happen. And I'm going to tell you why. IShowSpeed, as untrained as he is still a man. Yes, I said it. He is still a man. And Sha'carri Richardson is still a woman, right? And as phenomenal as she is, I want to get people to understand that high schoolers can walk a Sha'carri Richardson. Now, let me just give you an example of a time. The age group record for a 14-year-old is 10.30 seconds. Sha'Carri's fastest time ever that she ran is 10.65 seconds. Do you know what the world record is for women over the 100 meters? 10.49 seconds. So that high school boy that ran 10.30 seconds would even walk the fastest woman ever over the 100-meter distance. Yeah, he'd walk her. And this record was set all the way back in 1988, might I add, right? Flo Jo set that record. So, I mean, when I think about an IShowSpeed challenging Sha'carri Richardson, I'm like, guys, he's still a boy. He's still a man. He's 20 years old in his prime. As much as he doesn't train, professionally, a man is still a man. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't think, especially over 60, that Sha'carri Richardson stands a chance. Now, again, if we go back, to that video with him versus Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles, as I said, is in off season. So this isn't the best of Noah Lyles. And I don't believe also that they timed it. I can correct myself, or you all can correct me in the comment section if there was a time on it. I don't believe there's an official time on it, because I don't believe they had blocks, right? With that said, did they have blocks? I don't remember. But anyway, that being said, even when I look back at the race, you can clearly tell that he's really good, in that first half of the race. And if you give him a couple months to challenge Sha'carri Richardson, who knows what he's going to be doing in the background there training, and to come out and challenge Sha'carri over 60, I definitely don't think this is a race that she will win, right? 60. No, if it was Sha'carri versus him over 100, I'd go for that one, right? I'd definitely go for that one. I definitely think she shouldn't have given in to him when he said over 60. She should have definitely said over 100, because he knows very well that he's going to burn out. He's going to run a really fast 60 meters and then bust. Literally. But that's when Sha'carri Richardson is going to be getting into her running and literally walk him. So actually, Sha'carri, I think you should go back to the drawing board with that challenge and say, hey, I know I said I would challenge you over 60, but let's make it fair. I'm a girl, you're a man. I can't make it easy for you. Let's do it over 100. You come up to my level. Let's see if you can run faster than the fastest time I've ever clocked, which is a 10.65 seconds, to take me down, right? I think that's what Sha'carri Richardson should do. But anyway, track is, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see if it happens. I hope it happens, right? Because as I said, there are positives out of it, and the positive, in my opinion, or the major positive, is to get a lot of young eyes onto the sport of track and field, get them interested in track and field, and get them talking about track and field, get that registered, that's actually a sport, a global sport as well, not just, a sport that happens locally, right? Now, with that said, trackies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Sha'carri, IShowSpeed, who do you have winning? 60 meters at that. Who do you have winning? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.